Shall be illegal. And if anyone who is a woman born this year is found living, then she shall be thrown in the river to drown.
I was born in a year where women are illegal. My parents left me to die. They dropped me in a plague colony and fled. But by a mysterious inheritance, I had plague immunity. And so I grew up among the plagued. I cared for them. I washed their sores, I drained their boils, I rubbed cool mud on their skin. Much later, when everyone else was dead, and I was still standing, now a girl, I went home. I discovered that my parents were doing well. And they had a son! My baby brother. I gazed upon them bitterly. My brother sat at the table eating a sandwich. I wished him death. I wished my parents to die of the sorrow of his death. I banished all love from my heart. I roamed the cities in anger. I saw what was happening there. Women my same age were still being murdered, even though no one by now could remember the original reason for the law. They were too sick to remember. But I wasn't sick. I was immune. I saw that the future was fire. And how the metal lords were dreaming of living alone in the ocean and leaving us all behind to burn. It was then that I realized my true enemy. It was then that I realized the blessing of my birth. And it was my immunity. There's only one name on my kill list. But it repeats throughout time. I am immune to time. Years later, I returned back to my parents' home, only to find it had been bombed. My brother escaped. He's still out there. One day, we may inhabit the same year. Until then, I collect all the scalps of the aberrations of time. Those who have seen me call me the Time Stalker.
It's all heat and stench these days, and darkness and silence. Feels good to start the day with justice. Intentionality is the why. New law! Collapse all distances, put little eyes everywhere.
Collapse all distances. Put little eyes everywhere.
I am the Bezos, protector of the weak, clearer of blight, and revitalizer of knaves. Who better than me to begin the new era? Who better than me to lead us to the blue origin?
Blue origin.
Here we are at the blue origin. Who better than me?
None better than you.
None better than me.
None better than you.
I sit up high in the area so I can see what should and could be done and receive the messages of the evolutions that are to come. Arrest all seers in the square.
Arrest all seers in the square.
Give IDs to the dead.
Give IDs to the dead.
Upgrade the dying to the sick.
Upgrade the dying to the sick.
The sick to the healthy.
The sick to the healthy.
Destroy all memories.
Destroy all memories.
Replace with lossless instantaneousness.
Replace with lossless instantaneousness.
This act is dedicated to all the men who made my birth illegal. When I leave your home, I'll have to leave a little blood behind. A footstep on the doorstep.
A new word is coming to me out of the blue. The absence of law is not no law. The absence of law is not nothing,
You
but something.
are nothing.
It is the nightmare.
And I am your
Why do we have the
nightmare.
weak? To protect them from the strong.
You
Why do we
are
have
weak.
slavery? To
I
promote
am
freedom.
strong.
Why is war good for business?
Freedom and war are
Because
business.
desire has nice manners. And if I am to become the richest thief, the greatest smuggler,
Thief.
the cunningest
Smuggler.
pirate with the most genius in
Pirate.
disguise, I must hide the products of my ideas in these oppositions. This
No
will
more
bring me
products.
forward into
All
the
piracy,
eternal.
all disguise.
And yet, I need to learn to love them.
They're all dead.
idea.
You don't love them.
Cut open my chest
Cut
and put a
open
heart
your
there.
chest.
I need a word for the no-law, so I call it the nightmare, the terror,
Nightmare.
the panic,
Terror.
the end
Horror.
times, the divide,
Panic.
the injustice, the
Injustice.
inhumanity, the hazard of lost desire. And if no law is the nightmare, then I am
You are the
dream.
nightmare.
And the dream is blue.
I
origin.
am the
Blue origin
dream.
is a language, and the first word is love, and the second word is
Fuck Blue
improvement.
Origin.
Blue origin is improvement, is resilience. Blue origin is improvement, is resilience, is curiosity. Blue origin is improvement, is curiosity.
No more
is
Blue
passion.
Origins.
Blue origin
We
is
were better off in the
improvement,
past.
is resilience, is curiosity,
Before
is
you come
passion,
around.
is love.
When I am purple, Bezos calls. It is the signal and the color of blood meeting the air. But the sky is never purple. It's always red and yellow.
Here's 50 gur of corn! Bring me a fresh grip of sage, a goat, and one of those wooden bowls I like so much! $50 gur of corn! Fresh sage, and a wooden bowl.
Get up. Tell me about the man who lives up high, spouting abstractions about happiness and punishment.
Bezos, the landlord. He saved us from the initial great fire and covers our heads at night with the edifice. He's a great man. I don't deserve anything.
Does he ever come down to the street or the market?
No, I get whatever he needs. For instance, he said, get me a goat.
Food for you!
You will die soon. Yes. You will.
50 gur of corn! Fresh sage, and a wooden bowl!
You will take me to the edifice.
I can't.
You will.
That's not what I do.
You will.
I must
take
be
me.
loyal.
You will take
must
me there.
remain loyal to
you will
Bezos.
take me
I
to the
cannot
edifice.
do that.
You will.
I must
you
remain
will take
loyal
me.
to
you
Bezos.
will.
I
Why
can't-
do things you don't understand? People like you don't survive. Not in this atmosphere. Just look up. Look at the beam of purple light.
He lets me rest as well.
You are a metaphor. All sides claim you. But you can stop printing the string.
I can't. I can't. I can't.
I was
I can't.
born illegal.
I
I'm
can't.
still illegal.
I can't.
But I will always
I
be
can't.
here.
I can't.
Not you, born cursed. It doesn't matter if you die today, next week, or in 10 years. I will take up your cause truly throughout the years and situations. He's dreaming that vines are growing up the face of the edifice. The edifice tries to breathe through its vine beard. But it can't. It decomposes, leaving a vine cylinder of pure oxygen. He wakes up.
I understand.
Go. Walk until you find a tree beside a creek. Lie there.
It's 14 miles by star to the next water. My shoes have the tread of another 11 miles on them. It's just after the Big Bang.
I need to learn to love them. Idea. Cut open my chest and put a blue origin there. Why do we have the weak to promote slavery? Why do we have the weak to promote slavery? Blue origin is a language, and the first word is love, and the second word is improvement, and the third word is improvement, and the fourth word is improvement, and the fifth word is improvement, and the sixth word is improvement. Every day a new boon to myself and to my horizon. How can a thing be free but indivisible? I am the Bezos, protector of the weak, clear of blight, and revitalizer of blue origin.
Whenever a place burns down, people look to you to rebuild it. But I know the truth. You are the arsonist.
I am fire. You're right. But I am also blue origin, aka the future home in the Pacific. There is one leader here, and it's me.
Blue origin is a lie. We have all been lied to by you. Now you will meet an end.
Killing me is pure senselessness. You kill me, you kill us all. You actually want to do the opposite of what you want to do, so do it now.
I'm immune to your Baroque logic. And your new era has passed already.
What do you want? $100? $500?
Money has no value. I have $5 to spend, but the sandwich stand has been burned down. So what am I gonna do?
Or kill me. See if I care.
The law is to protect the weak from the powerful. But your laws only enslave. Tell me why that is before I kill you.
Please.
December 31st, 2008, New York City. If anyone is a thief, and the sum he has stolen is small, he shall be detained for an indefinite period of time. If, upon the end of that indeterminate period, he is still alive, he shall be put to death. If anyone is a thief, and the sum he has stolen is large, the public will be given the choice to elevate him to any of three lofty positions: moneyed, landed, or visioned. For he must possess great cunning.
The stock price that I got this morning.
The bar is deceased. The debt has been disappeared.
looking over shoulders.
I feel so free.
I feel as though someone has just killed the beast that's been stalking my dreams! I swear from now on I will be more ruthless, less concerned.
I as well. Next time, I'll burn their houses to the ground.
And make them pay to clean the ashes from the ground.
I would like to be fire. This is what we always dreamed of.
All those hours in the MBA programs paid off.
While the sniveling scum talk about ethics and equality. You tried the Red Room, yes?
Oh, you'll be pleased.
Not yet.
More than you'll make in half a year.
Are you all right?
I think so.
Most unkind of them to treat you this way. How brutish animals. You are a straight redundancy. You're a metaphor. You know that. How many of you are there? And to what end? What do you have to do with the closing of this chapter and the beginning of the next? It seems you would scramble to and fro, licking crumbs from nation after nation and epoch after epoch. How many dried up graves and wombs need to crowd the earth to bring about your type?
We're very excited for your talk.
I like to ground on this Blue Origin. Are you onboarding yet?
I think you'll find yourself a lot of friends in this room. It's just the sort of class and plateau a man can be himself around.
Ah, thank you. I look forward to speaking with you all. I'm not sure money will be necessary for this
What
venture.
are you talking
No
about?
money.
No money. What's the point of life? This is not money.
Money.
Oh,
I find my wealth accumulating just through the rays of the sun, it would seem. The wealth of the ages has decided to touch me with its slender finger, to tap me lightly awake each morning on my crown chakra, just where you would aim a laser to off a man from a sharpshooter's bullet, or where you would place a bindi.
sharpshooter.
And the Blue Origin itself may be more like a weather pattern. The Blue Origin is just putting its little toes into the murk.
No more Blue
Once we
Origin.
see its outline, we can
The
find what it
murk
needs.
is real.
Every day, a new boon to myself and to my horizon. Some days I'm speechless at it.
No more
I
horizon. You
stare
killed
out
the
at the
horizon.
Pacific with the glow of the
The
red
fire is
orange
where you are
fire
going.
behind me and think, am I to go there? Am I born into a body that I could shed as easily as a
I
shirt
will
but still
show you
retain
how
my
to
it?
shed.
I would still be Bezos, but I would also
No
be the
more
all,
Bezos.
one of the remembered and the imagined
No one
at
will
the
remember
same
you.
time. We are at the gate. What I'm about
No
to
gate.
do will open it wide
path.
for those that are chosen to
No
pass
opening.
through.
Then
So
it's all true.
true.
You're the one.
This is redundancy. Here is our enemy. Life itself.
He is a visionary.
The West Coast is the next wave of finance parkour.
All hail Bezos.
More Bezos!
It's 14 miles by start to the next water. My shoes have the tread of another 11 miles on them. It's just after the Big Bang.
Whenever a place burns down, people look to you to rebuild it. But I know the truth. You are the arsonist.
I am fire! You are right. But I am also Blue Origin, aka the future home in the Pacific, without bodies, without names.
I have been killing you for 1,000 years.
And I keep coming back more quickly.
One day in 1 year, I will break out of the loop, and you won't come back.
Never! That's the genius of your programming.
Shut up! I'm immune to your metaphors.
You are just someone's wish.
Shut up!
I am a free radical.
Shut up!
Creator, destroyer.
Whenever a place burns down, people look to you to rebuild it. But I know the truth. Tell me why that is, before I kill you.
Northern Syria. If anyone owe a debt for a loan, and a storm prostrates the grain, or the harvest fail, or the grain does not grow for lack of water, in that year he shall give his creditor his land, his youngest daughter, and one son, and he will walk from his land in shame,